Yes, my people, welcome back to another episode of, well, this is not even another episode of Transfer Propaganda. I was literally in my own zone. This is the top 10 best and worst signings. Meant to be joined by a few people, but they might arrive late, so we're gonna have to do it all by ourselves, aren't we? Gonna have to do it all by ourselves, people. Make sure we're smashing that like button on the way in. Road to 1K subscribers, one away from that magic 300. So make sure you're hitting the like and subscribing, and make sure you leave comments. Leave some comments, car. This is gonna be a stream that I feel probably divides opinion, if we're honest. Definitely gonna divide opinion. There's gonna be people that you think, oh, why is he not in there? Or why is he in there? So it's gonna be very, very interesting for all of us. That is for sure. That is for sure. So we'll kick things off. We'll start with our top 10 best. We'll go with best first because they say save the best till last, but I feel like in this case, it's saving the worst, which is the best until last. So I'll share my screen with you guys just so you know exactly what I'm looking at. And make sure we're smashing likes. Top 10 best transfers of 2024-2025 season. Oh, what is it? This one? See if it's this one. Yes, it is. Here it goes. So I've got a short list. Let me know if there's anyone I've missed out. But I feel like we've literally got a short list of 10. I had 11, but I think I might have took him out. No, still 11, still 11. So one player's gonna dodge it because it is the top 10. Someone just gonna escape the cut because there's been a lot of, yeah, I kind of struggled with this one to be fair. There's a lot of people. I feel like it should have just been the top 10, but I guess we move. So our number 10 in the best transfers. So first of all, I'll go with number 11, who just misses out on the cup. So who's just missing out for me is Jorginho Rutter for Brighton. And Jorginho Rutter came into the season not the best, not the best statistics, but he did seem to always be making some sort of impact for Brighton, whether him or João Pedro. One of them would always seem to do something. Then you got Matoma, you got obviously Minter. So he just missing the cut. I'm looking at his stats and it's a bit meh. 5 goals, 3 assists. Shouldn't really be on this list to be fair. So yeah, I just had to compile some names, people. So don't cook me too much. But my number 10, go straight in. My number 10 is going to be, what's his name? Yakubu. Is it Yanka? Yeah, Yankuba Minta. So Minta is my number 10. 6 goals, 4 assists for Brighton, 32 games. Playing for Newcastle. Seems like there's a lot of potential there. Gambian international. And I think next season he should be aiming for double digit goals. Or I think we'll be watching him. We'll be on forward watch. As you know, Brighton, they always seem to find these undercover gems. This was a deal I believe Newcastle were forced to sell because of PSR. I don't think they actually wanted to sell him, just the same as Elliot Anderson. But somebody had to be a scapegoat. They literally had to be a scapegoat. But that is my number 10, Yankuba Minter. Now, Number nine. Number nine. I feel like not many people know about this signing. Not many people know about this signing. So this is Andre from Wolves. And like Andre at Wolves, he was very, very crucial for them because he played 33 games, no goals and no assists, more DM, defensive midfielder, very, very integral in what Wolves was doing to get out of that relegation scrap. Because as we know, that first half of the season was a complete shit show. That was absolutely shocking for Wolves. Gary O'Neill got sacked, and the new manager, I think it's Vitor Pereira, had them on a good run. And Andre, very, very influential. There was the other guy as well. His name Jao something, but I feel like Andre is the one that got more of the credit, even though the other player was more highly rated. I can't remember if it's escaped. It's Jao something, not Jao Nevers, Jao something. But yeah, very good defensive midfielder. Venice are actually linked with signing, so he must be doing well. I believe £30 million bid is on the table, but Wolves are saying they don't want to sell no more players as they've already sold Ainori and Cunha. And Semedo looks like he's left because he hasn't signed a new contract, even though there's a 4-year deal on the table. But yeah, still hasn't left. So yeah. And last season, who did they lose? They lost Pedro Neto, Kilman, and I think they might have even lost one more. So I feel like 2 to 3 players is their limit that they want to use. And they've already lost three. I believe Semedo was their captain, so it's an influential figure on the pitch and in the dressing room. So no surprise. My number 8. This might be, I don't know, this might be controversial to some people, but that's who I'm going with. I'm going with Omar Mamouche. Mamushka. So Omar Mamouche came in January from Frankfurt. 7 goals, 0 assists in the Premier League. I'm not sure if he got any Champions League goals for Manchester City. No, 2 matches, 0 goals. But that's respectable. I believe he also scored a hat trick. So he's doing a lot more than a lot of other players, a lot of other forwards. I'm pretty sure we got 7 goals from January. When you actually think about that, who was Arsenal's top goal scorer? I think it was Kai Havertz with 9 Premier League goals. So Moose came in Jan and is already doing a madness. We know, well, Man United don't score goals, so yeah, I don't really want to bring them up. But I believe their top goal scorer was Bruno and Ahmad, who both got 8 goals. Mamouche 7, so it's quite respectable. Quite respect. Who we just signed, Madueke. I think he might have got 8 goals. No, he got 7 goals, I believe Madueke got. So this guy got the same in half the amount of games. This guy looks like a very, very talented footballer. Very talented footballer, Omar Mamouche. And I feel like if he had the whole season, the sky would have been his limit. So if we quickly look at it, he got 15 league goals for Frankfurt and 7 for Manchester City. So that's 22 goals in the league. They say, can you translate the Bundesliga form? Well, he did. Well, he got half the numbers because he got 15 goals and 9 assists in 17 games. So you can see the actual difference between Bundesliga and Premier League. But at the same time, we could come into a new team halfway through the season. So there would have been TV problems there. But yeah, Omar Mamouche, he deserves a place in this top 10. He definitely does. My number 7, My number seven, it's not Andre. It's not Andre. It's wait, how do you both called Andre? No, he's Mama Amadou. Amadou Onana. Aston Villa. Very, very unlucky to miss out on Premier League top four. Very, very unlucky. We saw they had a goal wrongly disallowed on that last game against Man United. Had very, very good form the back end of the season. Onana, he was there, played a part. He was there from the start. He started very well. Kind of lost. Don't know, might have got injured, might have lost his place, but came back and yeah, he had a very, very good season. Definitely. Seems like a player that, as Arsenal were linked with him, is a player that's 6'3", 6'4". He's got good feet, strong physical presence in the middle of the park. He didn't disappoint. He didn't disappoint for Aston Villa. I'm sure like him, Kamara, Tielemans, McGinn, like look at the quality Aston Villa have in that middle of the park. They've got some quality players. So far, people, that is, yeah, that is we're almost one away from the top five. So we're getting we're getting to the serious part. Getting to the serious part. At the moment, it's a bit of a bait thing, yeah. So number six, just missing out on top five. Bournemouth's Evan Nelson. And Evan Nelson, let's check out his stats. Evan Nelson, what did he do at Bournemouth last season? Came in, bit of a price tag. I think it was like 35 million. Quite a lot. You're thinking, oh, Bournemouth paying 45 million. It might have even been more than that. Let's actually check it out because I'm not too sure how much he was actually signed for. I think it might have been close to that 50 million mark. That's what I'm thinking. Shit, Cabin stick there so you can see what I'm looking at exactly. So, go down. How much was it? Okay, so I was right. 37 million euros, which is sort of the equivalent to um, 30 million pounds. So we came in, and Bournemouth didn't miss Solanke. Solanke who? They were bloodying up a lot of noses. I remember he got Saliba sent off. He literally got Saliba sent off because it was too smart for him. Saliba was desperate, got the red. Although we've seen loads of other instances where people decided to get, hey, up the cherries, up the cherries, yeah, up the cherries for real. But yeah, so he got 10 goals, 1 assist, not bad. Coming from Portugal, told us strikers from Portugal were useless, can't do nothing. So for him to get 10 goals or 1 assist, I believe he did get a little injury as well. Bournemouth, I think, I don't know if they got a top 10 finish. I think they might just about missed out on the top 10, but still, it was very, very influential for them. So that's why I have Evan Nelson in my top 10. Let me just quickly look where Bournemouth even finished as well, just so I'm not waffling. Ninth, very good season. Record points tally. Feel like records goals as well, 58 goals. Good goal difference, plus 12. So yeah, he deserves place in there. I want to know if there's anyone else I've missed out on. I feel like there might be, but I'm not too sure. You guys are gonna have to let me know. So now we get into the business part. We're into the business part of things. We're into the five, top five best signings. And one thing I will say, I do feel like last summer there was a lot of duds that were bought. A lot of duds. like players that weren't just simply weren't good enough. They weren't up to the task. Because when I look at the top five, it's it's a bit meh. I don't even know. Like we've only got there's two players that actually finished in the top 10 in there, which just goes to show that yeah, it was poor. But my number five, Il Man Ndoye. And Ndoye plays for Everton. For those of you that ain't familiar with the name, if you're on fantasy football, he's like a forward, like one of those like Nkunku type players. I don't feel like he's a striker. Can't tell me he's a striker, Senegalese international. They say attacking midfielder. So he's just there behind behind the striker. So he's got 9 goals, 33 appearances for Everton. I believe if he continues his form from last season, if he can get closer to 15 goals, I feel that's when he'll get his move from Marseille. I don't know if it started the best for him, but definitely caught my eye in the middle part of the season, especially when he scored against Arsenal, the penalty. So yeah, Ndoye in the top five. Now, my number four, part of the winning Crystal Palace side that won their first ever trophy. I almost feel bad for him. I feel like he could be in my top three because at this stage, I just warn everyone. I got no forwards. Big up, big up, big up, dude, man. I got no forwards in my top three. That just goes to show the quality this season from the signings were atrocious. Already, like the signings that have been made, like Verts, you could say he's a top 10 signing already. Frimpong, Kirkes, you've got some of the City players, Cherky, like these are definitely gonna be shouts. Now, like you might not get no players in the bottom half of the table in next season's top 10, which goes to show you that clearly last season, I don't know what it was, FFP or that PSR nonsense. People were just signing youngsters for the future. And I feel the signings from last season that didn't particularly hit the ground running are going to hit the ground running this season. And also the signings this season are going to hit the ground running as well. So we're going to have it's like so many new players. You're going to start hearing names. Oh, who's he? Oh, what? They signed him last year. Oh, it makes sense. Because I was looking at it, I was going through the list. I'll share the tab with you guys as well. Like, I was going through the list. I started at Arsenal, and I'm like, so where's the bloody names? I gotta make that bigger. But you got that. Oh, bloody wrong year. What a twat I am. But yeah, like we had Merino, Calafiori, these type of players. Like, come on, like, like they didn't do nothing. Sterling, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, bare nothing type of players came to Arsenal. David Raya was made permanent, so like that's how desperate things were. I was thinking about putting players that done a loan the season before in there. You got Villa, Onana, Matson didn't do nothing, Marlon didn't do nothing. Like there's so many players that didn't do nothing. Bournemouth got a few. Like there's so many players that didn't do anything to deserve a place in this top 10. So yeah, man, it was kind of hard. So don't put me too much on my list because at the end of the day, there's not much to pick for. We got Ismail Assar in four. I'll take a look at his stats as well. I feel like he had a very good season. Those FPL players, I know Dills definitely had Saar in his team at some points of the season. I feel like I might have 8 goals, 6 assists, paid 30, 38 Premier League games every game. So the eyes don't lie. I was almost feeling bad for putting him above and die, but hell no, now Ismail Assar deserves his place. I'm thinking maybe he could have got in that top three. There's a lot of potential for him to have got in that top three. There's a case. There's a case for me to answer. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm putting him in my top three and I'm putting him number three. So my number four is gonna be Wan Bissaka. So Ismail Assar, I'm upgrading him to three. Wan Bissaka, full time at Man United, you know. This is another one of them players that those were saying to me, yeah, you can't always blame the players at Man United. Look at them, they leave and they start to thrive. A load of them left Man United last season was thriving. Wan-Bissaka, even attacking. I remember he cooked Arsenal, he cooked so many teams. Like, very, very good Wan-Bissaka. So, he has to be up there for me. Definitely. You look back to that one Misaka that got signed for that 50 million or however much it was. So that's my number three. So now I feel like the gig is up. So we got Milenkovic, as you can see, and we got I should have hit that bit from everyone, but yeah, maybe I'll do that for the next one. So we got Milenkovic and Dean Howson. I feel like this is very, very close. Very, very close. Nottingham Forest were absolutely amazing. Like they were absolutely amazing last season. They just missed out on the top four. And then we got Dean Hewson. Got his move to Real Madrid. So it shows that there was a footballer there. There's a player, a proper player. Wow, this is tough. This is like a toss of a coin. Because I already had the list. I know my ones and twos, but you know what, man? You gotta move to Real Madrid. He's getting my number one. So my number two on the list is going to be Nikola Milenkovic. Like I said, sensational. I believe Nottingham Forest had the joint most clean sheets in the league with Arsenal. Matt Soles and David Raya shared the Golden Glove. It's very, very tough to not put him as number one, but he's gonna miss out. He's gonna miss out. The boy Husin, he got his move to Real Madrid, and I'm also trying to think. I feel like this guy he scored a winner against Arsenal, and he scored a winner against flipping or against Spurs. Like, and he's a centre back, so he also came up clutch last season. So I have to give him praise. I have to say this is my number one signing for the season because came into Bournemouth. Both Bournemouth centre backs are getting taken. Both of them. Zabani looks like he's going PSG, and yeah, Houston has gone to Real Madrid. So I guess we shall see. We shall see how that plans out. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this list is books? I wanted more people's input, if I'm honest, as in like, are these even the 11 best players? Or I wanted more of a shortlist, but I just couldn't find good signings. I couldn't give it to like the Southamptons, Ipswich, those type of teams. They're like nothing clubs. I can't like, yeah, I couldn't put their signings up there. Like they actually stank up the league. Disgraceful footballers, some of them guys. Absolute disgrace. You are disgrace, yeah. Absolute disgrace, yeah. Mm. some disgraceful signings. But yeah, now I believe we're going into the actual disgraceful signings now. We're now going into our top 10 worst. Where's the timestamp? Okay, 25 minutes. So we're going into our 10. So some of the players that made the list, that made this list of the Hall of Shame, you might think it's harsh, but it's what it is. Some people had to be there. Best first, worst last. We got Calafiori, Fulcrook, Chiesa, Jao Felix, Enketia, Nico Gonzalez, Lloyd Kelly, Daniel Marlin, Kusanov, Raheem the Dream Sterling, and Dewsbury Hall. I feel like that. I feel like we could do a top 20 because I feel like there's so many players that are getting away with it. I feel like there's people that are getting away with not being on this list. But yeah, so first and foremost, I'll let you know who's missing out on this Hall of Shame. I'm gonna go with Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly's gonna miss out just about. He's just about missing out because he came into as Bournemouth captain to Newcastle. He literally came in there, and I don't know if the guy had more than 5 Premier League starts. He's like a left back, a centre back, and you got Dan Burn keeping you out. So yeah, that's not good, man. But you get away with it because I feel there's players more deserving of it. You were signed on a free transfer, and when people sign for big money that we can't get away from, we cannot get away from it. My number 10, this guy's even lucky. He's lucky he was injured a lot of the time. He had a few clutch moments, scored against Manchester City, the winner against Wolves, but I have to put him there. He's going in my top 10. Ricardo Calafiori, he's made the Hall of Shame. Another player to make the Hall of Shame. That, what can I say? He came in for big money. Big money. Around 40 million. 40 million quid. That's not no chump change. Like, that's not no peanuts. And he's literally came in as a centre back. He's hardly had games at centre back. So, say he's a left back now. Whatever you want to say, he's a left back, okay? He's a left back. And now we've got a 18-year-old that came through our academy that sat him down on the bench. He don't get into our best side. And you'd even argue Urian Timber would go on left before him, and Ben White would go to right back if that was the case. Like, most definitely, because there's nothing that I've really seen outstanding. Like, I don't know Calafiori's outstanding qualities. What do they call him? Like, he's like a horse. But obviously, they say that because of his hair. That's more what Arsenal fans been saying. Look at his hair. He's got nice tattoos. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, he's my man crush. Oh, I love him. Oh, my Ricky Boo. Richie Boo. Like, come on, like, these people need to be stopped, you know. I swear down, like, you need to be stopped. Get a grip of yourself. If you're one of these people that are fornicating over Calafiori, he glides. Just calm down. Just calm down, please. Calm yourself down. Yeah. Calafiori, he's number 10. He's number 10. He's lucky there's been a lot of stinkers, to be fair. So he's just getting into number 10. Number 9, another player came in January for 60 million euros. Man City have already replaced him. Reinders is come in there. Gundogan even playing games. Bernardo Silva gonna play games. Nico Gonzalez, like not the best, like not the best man. I didn't really like. I thought he might do something. We all thought, yeah, when City get their DM, they're gonna start cooking. I knew it's not that simple. It ain't that simple to just get someone to replace Rodri. Rodri's a Ballon d'Or winner. So this Gonzalez, he only played 11 games. What did the Mamush play? 17. So that was the problem position. And Man City still didn't play him. Like, I've seen him getting hooked certain games. I've seen him not come on. Yeah, man. Not the best, not the best signing. Maybe next season he can do something, but for now he's gonna have to take number 9 on this Fall of Shame list. Now my number 8, this guy, another former Arsenal player, Don Mel Marlon, barely like he barely started games for Aston Villa. So by that metric alone, you've come from Dortmund to Aston Villa. Probably say Aston Villa might just be a better side, but it's probably closer than give it credit for. But Dortmund's the more recent successful side. Donnell Marlin only played 14 games, 3 goals. Was he signed in January? He might have been signed in January, so I might be being a little too harsh. If this nah, there's no way that this guy, the GC, yeah, came in January, and even then, like 14 games, 3 goals at Dortmund. Then he's come got 14 goals, only 14 games, 3 goals again. Like didn't feature in the Champions League. Yeah, if I knew he came in January, I might have switched him over, but at the same time, I kind of rate him. So if I rate someone, I don't know either. Like if I didn't if I didn't rate him, he wouldn't be on the list. So he has to get a place on this list. Not good enough for him. Rashford was getting games. Asensio was killing it. So he even came into a very decent side. So yeah, man, you're gonna have to hold it. You're gonna have to hold that position in number 8. Now, number 7. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. When this guy came in, like, people were trying to gaslight the thing. I knew this guy was not gonna play for Chelsea. Like, I knew it. I knew it. I don't know what people were thinking, trying to gas it up. People said Dewsbury Hall sounds like a wedding venue. It don't even sound like a footballer. So 13 games, 1 assist in the Premier League. I know he featured heavily in Champions League. I mean, in the Europa Conference League. Doesn't even say. It doesn't even say it here, but yeah, 2 games, no goals in the EFL Cup. Where's this Conference League stats? See what I'm saying, Dills? Then even these that are saying conference, not real competition. That's crazy. But yeah, man, what for that 35 million? We thought coming in from Leicester with Enzo Maresca, we thought, ah, maybe he's gonna get to cook. This is what people thought. But nah, he didn't cook. He didn't cook. Maybe he should be a little bit lower. replace with Marlon, maybe. I think that's even what I'm gonna do. No, no, no. I'm gonna put him. I'll put him number 9. So I'm even rearranging my list. I'll put him number 9 because I'm looking at the stats. It's not the worst. 5 goals, 4 assists. He is a midfielder. He's done something. Some of these players done nothing. So they rightly deserve their place on this list. But so does he. He ain't getting away with it. Don't go anywhere. You ain't getting away with it. And now, just missing out on the top 5, the dreaded top 5. This ain't the top 5 that people are fighting for, you know. Everyone's trying to not be in this top 5. Like, don't want to be in this top 5. These are the top 5s that will leave you distraught. You'll be distraught. But my number 6 is this young player, Kusanov. Like, he's got to be high up this list. Like, he's literally got to be. Like, he's even lucky he doesn't make the top 5. He is so lucky. And that's how you know some of these players on the list are absolute criminals. They are thieves, stealing a living, stealing so much livings. Like, you got this guy, you came in, oh God, I think my fucking thing's frozen. But yeah, you got these people just stealing a living, have no business even being in the Premier League. They gassed him up, had an absolute stinker on the first game. Poor, poor, poor signing for Man City's from Man City's point of view. It's a poor signing overall, and I'm pretty sure Man City. I won't be surprised if they get rid of him right now. Cut their losses. Say, you know what? This guy's too shit for us, man. This guy's way too shit. We don't even want him anymore. I won't be surprised. And I don't think the majority of you guys would be surprised as well because that Chelsea game, that debut, did he get hooked after like 20 minutes? That might be one of the worst debuts you've ever witnessed from a footballer. Like getting hooked on your debut. Or was it his second game? And then he's not really played since. Like, how games this guy even play? Because I know, like, apparently Pep fell out with him because he was calling Pep, asking Pep, what does he shampoo his hair with? You don't know how true that is. But that sounds too funny. Man said to Pep, what do you use to shampoo with? Is it Head and Shoulders? Or do you use L'Oreal? Bruv, that's taking the piss. No wonder Pep's had enough of him. He only played 7 games, and I'm guessing probably only like 3 or 3 starts, not more than 4 starts, man. Doubt he got starts. He probably just came on. Probably didn't even amass 300 minutes for Man City, which is an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. But he's young, as people say, he's young. So you gotta give him a chance. You gotta give him a chance. He's young. I do get that, but come on. That was an absolute disgrace of a signing, man. But now we're gonna get into our top 5. We're getting into our top 5 of this Hall of Shame. This Hall of Shame, don't wanna be in it. My former player, another former Arsenal player, made sure he'd done everything he could to get in this list. Eddie Nketiah. Your defense is in trouble. Nketiah's in the room. Your defense is in trouble. Nketiah's in the room. Your defense is in trouble. Nketiah's in the room. Your defense is in trouble. So this guy was bought for like 30 odd million. Was thinking, yeah, he's gonna cook at Palace, bro. He's gonna cook. Like, he's at least gonna get 10 Premier League goals. Like, man, don't think he's the best, but he's at least gonna do something. What did the guy do? Three games, two goals in the EFL Cup. Sounds respectable. But that is his competition. He might even be in the top 10 for top goal scorers ever in the League Cup and Kitchen. Because I swear, even at Arsenal in the League Cup, he's bagging goals, he's bagging loads of goals. But at Crystal Palace, it was an absolute disgrace. 29 games, 3 goals and 1 assist in the Premier. That's not even 1 in 5 by my maths. 4 times 6, that's 24. 4 times 7, that's 28. So 1 goal contribution every 7 Premier League games. 35 million. Remember, he's bought for Crystal Palace. They haven't got the money. They have not got the money to allow a player like Eddie Nketiah to do what he done because that is criminal. I don't know how he survived the Arsenal that long, but it's because he came through our academy. But yeah, it's not looking good for him. I wish him the best. I hope next season he cooks. So Eddie, I wish you all the best. But currently, things are just not looking good for you. They're just not looking good for you. So that's Eddie Nketiah. Another player. You know what? This guy should even be number 1. I swear down he should be number 1. Fulkrug. That this guy, German international. Wait, no. I'm gonna reevaluate this because this guy is an absolute criminal. Let me see his stats because he's a forward. You can only judge a striker on the 18 games, 3 goals and 2 assists. Okay, but he's injured for half the season, so I think that's his one saving grace. The rest of the players on this list in the top 3, none of them really got injured, did they? They weren't really injured like that. So, okay, I'm gonna allow Fulkrug. I'm gonna allow him. He gets number 4. But hmm, very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. But number 3. We go into the top 3. If you've got to the top 3, if you've got this far, you should just shake your head and just, I don't know, reevaluate things. Talk to your wife, maybe think about moving countries, think about looking for houses and schools for your kids. Because if you get in the top 3 worst transfers, there's no turning it back. I don't think if someone's flopped and been in the top 3 worst signings and then managed to pull it back. Not in the Premier League anyway. So number 3, these are all debatable. Federico Chiesa, oh God, Euro winner. Some could argue this guy, wait, oh my days. 6 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. That is absolutely, he weren't injured. 3 games, 1 goal, 1 assist in EFL Cup. And I'm sure he's scored in the Champions League as well. So, I mean, the FA Cup. Okay, so what's that? 2 goals and 1 assist, maybe? You know what, man? Like, I feel like he can hold this position, man. He's in a team that won the league. So, he was signed for 10 million. He weren't expected to make the difference. So, I think Chiesa, whether it's number 2 or number 3, yeah, I, either one, because I think you would know how things are going. Who's my number 1? So Raheem Sterling is gonna be my number. Now you know what? Chiesa was even worse. And Nah, nah. Sterling, number two on this list of the Hall of Shame. Let's go check out his stats. I think I know where it is. I think he only scored one goal for Arsenal, which is just embarrassing, man. One goal. Remember, this is Raheem Sterling. This guy will go down as like an all-timer in Premier League. 17 games, 2 assists in the Premier League. So he actually played 6 games, 2 assists in Champions League. Then 4 games, 1 goal, 1 assist in the EFL Cup. Raheem the Dream Sterling. Mm, 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 mm. Deals? No, no, no. He was, bro. I was told. I was told. I was told he's the main. I was told he's gonna start. That's what I was told. I was told he was gonna start. So because I was told he's gonna start, that's why. Obviously, you might have missed it, but I was saying that it is a bit harsh. But bro, when you pay 35 million, that's too much. I was trying to look at players that for big fees. Bro, the Chelsea fans, those gassing him up. Ah, Maresca. Yeah, he's coming with Maresca. He's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. Like, trust me, he's gonna cook. Like, he's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. So because of that, that's why he's number 10. I mean, well, he's number 9. Calafiori's next to him as well with number 10, and him as well. Another one. You know me, I am a bit harsh, innit? But yeah, we get to our number 1. I think you will agree with this as a Chelsea fan. João Felix. Oh, Jesus Christ. What an absolute. Oh, God. Oh, God. That I need to even, like, this needs to be studied. Am I bugging out? Or, or did he start the season at Chelsea? I even feel like, so he did. I'm not bugging out. 12 games, 1 goal, 1 assist in the Premier League. 2 games, 0 goals, 1 assist in EFL. 4 games, 0 goals. Then what happened at Milan? 15 games, 2 goals. 4 games, 1 goal in the Coppa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. João Felix, you are number 1. And I believe you were signed for, I don't know, I think it was 40 million euros. So you have to get there. Plus, you got dumped out in January. Nah, that is mental. Man said Chelsea said this guy is no good. Get out. Even Chelsea kicked him out in January, bro. Do you know how bad you have to be for a club to literally kick you out in January? Like you gotta literally be stinking the gaff out. And he clearly was. But Chelsea thrived without him. As soon as he left, no problem. At least on Kunku. Kunku was scoring a lot of goals in Conference League. So even if he was signed this season, he'd probably make the list, but it will be harsh because at least he's contributed. This guy, he didn't contribute one thing to Chelsea. And he had the cheek to think, oh, why am I on the bench? Because you've been doing absolute garbage. Milan even benched you. Yeah, man, that's my list. But let me know if this list is harsh. Let me know. Bro, like I said, I knew this, but I knew this deals, but at the same time, bro, I'm just going off what I was told. If I'm told, bro, 30 million ain't cheap, bro. Come on, man. Let's not cheap. But if I was told, yeah, 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 nah, I know, literally, but at the same time, I'm just going off. This is fans' expectation. If no one gassed up, Dewsbury Hall, and said, "Oh yeah, he's coming in to start," because they was doing what, Palmer on the right, Neto on the left, Jackson up front. Then it was Caicedo, Enzo, and Dewsbury Hall. You can't. Lavia is not a football player. He's just, bro, just get rid of that guy. He just don't play. There's no point of wasting your time. Like, you can find someone that can do exactly what he does for 30 games. That's fit. Very, very talented player, but the injuries just kill him. And what's that? 2 seasons now at Chelsea, surely. You lot are going to start thinking about cutting your losses, Carl. 2 seasons injured, that's way too much. Way too much. I don't even know. Has he even played 10 games? Probably not. Probably not, man. Mm. That's the thing. Like, very good player. Very good, man. But yeah. So, Dills, let me know, yeah, before I lock off, is there anyone that you think should be on this list? So, if I was taking out Dewsbury Hall, obviously we've got Lloyd Kelly in the reserve. He's in the reserve. But is there anyone else that you say, you know what, yeah, they should definitely be in there? Few of the City signings. I tried to look, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I tried to look, man. Yeah, man. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair, bro. It's totally fair. I'm not gonna lie. I slightly allowed him because he came in January. Like, pause. Yeah, yeah, that debut, yeah, I was mentioning it. That debut was an absolute disgrace. Yeah, but that's what I was saying earlier. This that what he was saying what shampoo does Pep use Head and Shoulders or L'Oreal. You know what I'm trying to say? No, that is fair, you know. I swear that that's fair. Like Husanov, he could definitely be one or two. But when you actually look at them, yeah, look at Sterling, bro. Think about the reputation. This is what I have to. We gotta add everything up to get what no goals in the Premier League for Raheem Sterling's a disgrace. João Felix, we thought, yeah, I always rated João Felix. I thought he'll come to Chelsea and at least make it through the season, be a good option. Bro, you kicked him out, then AC Milan kicked him out. Chiesa, bro, Chiesa's lucky his team won the league. If Liverpool never won that league, he would definitely be number one because I think he only played 10 games and he weren't injured at no point this season, I believe. So he was fit. They just weren't playing him. Yeah, cooked, cooked, cooked. But people, man, love for checking in. We'll be back around like 9:30 maybe for the transfer propaganda. So make sure you've hit the like button, make sure you shared and subscribe to the channel. We're on 299 subscribers, one away from 300. So try and get us there now. Alright, people. Blessing, man. See you on the next one.